Hey everyone, welcome to Threshold. As you can see, I have my brand new Dungeon Master screen. Just arrived the other day. I'll talk about what's on the inside, for those of you who might be wondering. Over here we have the Grand Tour. Over here we have a bunch of tables for like generating random NPCs, which I think is really cool, because I know for me a lot of the time I need just a character that's I didn't expect, and I can just like grab a 20 and be like, this guy choose something, and he cares about redemption. Which already is kind of an interesting dude. Yeah. Names, which is pretty cool. Flaws. Here in the middle two panels, we have conditions. The conditions, we have like all the conditions like right here. It's pretty easy. There's good pictures. And then we have like dungeoneering stuff like cover and guys.
Oh, can we play now, please?
Hey everyone, welcome to Threshold. I'm Steven, I'm your Dungeon Master. Let's send it on this way and meet the players.
What? So I guess I'm first. Hi, my name is Pamela, and I play Christine Nostromo, a human fighter, who is currently just trying to get home.
Hi, my name is Brian. I play Jamie, a current level 1 rogue. Because I rock like that. The power. But don't you worry. I hope that I get my powers back soon.
Hi, I'm Josh. I play Rasper Hawkborn, who now has a Noddish steel shovel.
The most expensive shovel
it's the
ever created.
Finest shovel of all time. It's actually on my sheet as the shovel. The shovel.
I'm Casey. I play Clarion Johns, and apparently I'm good at riddling.
You're good at what?
Riddling.
Oh, riddling.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Good at riddling, bad at enunciation.
Yes!
Also that. I'm Kevin. I'm playing Vel, Elf Wizard, and Exaltus Populi, which has weird implications. Also, like, dragons are into that, so that's cool.
All right. Let's jump right in. You guys had a riddle off. That was a great way. You had a riddle off against a dragon last time. And in exchange for once you guys sort of win / just showed a good time, she gave you some important information. Kind of told you sort of what Osulax's plans are. So that now you guys can do something about them. So you can get the ships to come back into port so you can go home.
Yes. Home.
Kind of home.
Home away from home.
Yes. Anywho.
Great. Where do you guys want to start?
Well, we
Walking
were
through the gate?
sleeping at the Wayward Peacekeeper.
The Wayward Peacekeeper. Oh, that's right, nearby the Pentagon?
Yes,
Yes.
near the Pentagon.
Yes.
Since we no longer have a home I guess a place to stay because it was destroyed by wild magic.
Chaos.
We could have stayed there still.
We did the first night.
Yeah.
Regardless, we're at the Wayward Peacekeeper.
You're at the Wayward Peacekeeper.
Near the Pentagon.
It's let's say it's nighttime. Clarion is playing his lute in exchange for his
My
room and board.
room and board.
Is this the following night after they went on the shovel adventure? So we've already done more day?
No.
It's later that day.
This is later
This is
that
at night.
that
Yeah,
evening.
pretty much
night.
picking it up.
Oh, so we're going backwards. Because
I don't think it was morning.
We-
I think you guys checked into the inn.
Yeah.
We checked it really early morning. We checked into the inn because we traveled through the night to get back to the city.
Yeah.
Then you guys slept through most of the day.
That's right.
Rasper woke up a little bit before everybody else to do shovel things.
Yeah, woke me up, and then
That's right.
Vel was also
Okay,
up.
so it's that even.
Yes.
Doing Vel stuff.
Great.
Okay, I just imagined that all at night. Okay.
Nope, it was bright daylight.
Right
when
daylight.
Rasper-
Okay.
All the worst stuff goes on in the daylight.
Yeah.
Everyone's suspicious at nighttime.
That's true. So, Clarion's playing his metal lute. And I'm gonna be in the most comfortable chair in the room, sipping on some wonderful sherry red wine. As best I can. I don't know, it's like a straw, like.
There's a bendy straw.
It's a bendy straw.
Yeah.
Like a crazy straw.
You've taken several straws and you've turned them into a bendy straw.
Yes.
Rasper's admiring the shovel while eating lizard jerky, just tearing it off. And
What does the shovel look like?
that is a good question. We actually have a wiki where you can see what the shovel looks like. We have artfully drawn out the shovel.
Have you edited it with the new information? On the shovel?
I haven't yet, so I've got to edit it. But that is officially what it looks like. That is the shovel.
The shovel itself has, of course, the shimmering sort of lines of the Nottish steel.
Right. And the rest of the shovel is it has kind of a steel or iron, I guess, shaft sandwiched between fine woods. It was well made. It was well beyond Rasper's appreciation.
Poor slaving old man.
Nobody makes shovels like old men chained to forges and basements.
That's right. You just can't get them made anymore like that. Anyhow, moving on.
Unless you have an old man chained up in your basement.
So it's a pretty relaxing evening in the inn. People are pretty chill. Everyone's still kind of recovering from the explosions a couple nights previous.
Is there a significant decrease in population? Like, did it, 50%? Or?
No, it wasn't a huge population. There weren't a lot of people killed. It was more of just
but the fleeing as well, like people.
Oh,
left.
right. I see.
Is there is it barren on the streets?
Yeah, it's not barren, but it's empty.
Okay.
You're not concerned that everyone's gone. Like there's still life moving about because it's a big city.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's not
what it
hustle
used to
and bustle.
be. Correct.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Christine walks down and joins everybody, I guess, for dinner, since it's nighttime. Rasper, I see you have a new shovel.
That I do.
What happened to the sword?
The sword. Well, that was the cost of the new shovel.
So you exchanged a priceless longsword for a shovel.
He kind of flips it in his hand. It's like, it's just not the same as the weight, the balance. It's the shovel that I prefer.
Can I see the make of the steel and know?
Yeah, you can tell. It's pretty obvious.
It's like glowing green.
Where on earth did you find somebody to melt down a Nottish longsword and reforge the same steel? That's impossible. There's nobody left who can do that.
Apparently we just haven't been looking hard enough until now. But there are strange places in the dark alleys of Nod. That's where Valerian, or not Valerian, Nottish steel.
It's all based on Damascus steel, so.
Yeah.
Is still forged.
Mm-hmm. Dark alleys.
Yes. When you were touring, where do you think I went?
I assumed a tavern, actually.
It was exactly a tavern. Anyhow, enough of this. He stands up and kind of gets bored of, not bored, more like he's beating around the bush.
Mm-hmm.
But there's certain things that you're better not knowing right now.
Clarion, while they're having this conversation in your musical instrumenting, give me a perception check.
Probably 12.
You notice that there's a couple of people who are listening in on this conversation. A couple of less than reputable types, sort of watching this conversation, whispering themselves and talking about the shovel. The priceless shovel.
Oh, that's Clarion Jones. I'll take it down for the evening. All right.
Jamie yells from the seat, "Woo!" That's all he does.
How are we situated? Sounds like I'm coming off the stage there at the bar or the table.
We'll be like a corner table.
Okay.
Jamie's in the most comfortable chair in the corner of the room.
Vel's sitting in a slightly less comfortable chair next to Jamie, marveling at his straw. How did you? What did you? How?
I don't want to know what those straws are made out of.
Intestine, of course.
Yeah.
Catgut.
Lizard.
They're just
lizard
made out of
tails.
straws.
Like toilet paper tubes.
Christine,
Yes.
there's some people listening in on your guys' conversation.
I hear this too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let them hear.
Rasper, sometimes you just... I don't know what to do with you.
He doesn't hear this. I'm getting beers. Not you.
Not you.
And he walks on up to the barkeep and
Great.
orders some.
I see
You guys
Rasper going up to the bar. I'm out. So I'm gonna on wherever it goes. and then go up
That's
and
the most fascinating part. Through the mask.
All right, you walk up to the bar.
with
2 L's.
Great, you do it.
Great. He takes both and turns around to see Jamie walk.
I reach out my hand for one of the beers.
And I walk past him, drinking both.
Drinking them both.
I just nod, Jamie, as I walk past.
I ask for
Bartender gives you a beer.
yeah.
Christine, what do you think our first action towards dealing with the threat of Ozalax should be?
Well, we have 3 options. We can either go to the Peacekeepers. We could go to the Aqueduct to check out the water supply and food. Or we could go to the Temple of Zhao, the chaotic priests. Since we don't really have any proof of what Ozalax is doing, I suggest that we do not go to the Peacekeepers first, because they wouldn't believe us if we told them, hey, a great red dragon said that this is what he's doing. They would think we're crazy. So, not going to do that. Second, the Aqueduct could be informative, but again, maybe they haven't even touched it yet. Maybe the Peacekeepers are the next target. So my suggestion would be to go to the temple first and see
Question the
what we can
priestess.
find.
Do we know her name?
Her name is Bethors.
Beatha.
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 Good.
Beatha. Her name is Beatha.
Vel finally wants to. Good try, Jamie.
Beatha.
If the temple is where Ozalax got the inspiration for his chaos bombs, I would be very interested to investigate it.
Okay. Now the question is, should we go tonight? I don't know much about temples. Are they open at night?
I don't know much about chaos temples. They could be open anytime.
I'm surprised they have a formed structure that they all worship in.
No, don't. Correct me if I'm wrong, Karen. I believe it was a series of lean-tos that comprised this temple.
Any
I
place
remember
is
that.
open late enough if you try hard enough. And he kind of rings his hand around the shovel.
Good enough for me. Let's go.
All
To the
right.
temple.
So you guys cut across town to the temple. And you arrive. It's not a collection of lean-tos, but it is a disjointed leaning structure. That's where the the streams got crossed. So it's it looks like it was built by no less than 7 architects, all working completely independently.
Great.
And it barely is sandwiched between two other buildings. You can see smoke rising from a chimney, and there's a woman on the steps who's mopping the steps with a mop. The steps are marble. I don't know why that detail's important, but
Those steps look like they belong to an elven moon temple, but so does that support beam. But that's about it.
Jamie, as you approach the temple, your the hair on the back of your neck kind of stands on end, and you hear, "Oh God, I hate these guys."
I hate them too. I don't like these guys at all.
What?
Who are you talking to, Jamie?
Didn't you guys say something?
No.
Evening, ma'am.
Common.
Yeah, I don't.
I should just figure out what percentage of the population knows common, then I'll just roll it. Oh, that's good enough. She looks up, and as she looks up, she knocks over her bucket and spills water all over the temple steps. And she goes, gets really mad. And she snaps the broom in half, and she just throws it to the side. And she says, "Hey, what?"
Are you taking visitors? at the
I
temple?
don't know. You want to go in? I'm not gonna stop you.
Do you know where Bethesda is?
Bethesda, no.
Her name is
How about Beathax?
It's not
Beathol?
Beathol.
Beathol.
Damn it.
I don't know where she is. I don't keep track of her. It's not my
Is
job.
there a certain way to the quarters?
What is your job?
My job's to do whatever I damn well please. Right now, I'm washing these steps until you interrupted me. She now picks the broom back up and puts it in the bucket, or the mop back in the bucket. And she's picking it up.
All right, she's not gonna stop us.
May I? Mend.
Thanks. Breaks it into smaller pieces. Puts
Oh.
it back in the bucket.
Rasper continues.
Extra satisfying.
Continues in to the. Is it a temple like an entrance? Is there like an actual doorway or?
Yeah, it's a doorway that like gets narrower and narrower.
Like Willy Wonka?
Yeah, Willy Wonka style.
Okay, here we go.
Did the rest of you follow me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're all following.
We start to head in.
Slightly hurt about the broom thing.
You hear her as she's outside just kick the bucket and then just sit down on the steps and start whistling. Not any thieves' cant or anything.
Oh,
just whistling.
Okay.
I have to now call that out specifically. You guys go inside and the entrance just gets. It doesn't quite get so small as Willy Wonka, but you lose about a good 2 feet of ceiling as you get into this sort of lopsided trapezoid of a door that says "Please knock" on the front.
Vel?
I'm just gonna open it and go in.
Great. You open it and go in. Inside there are a series of altars where you see several. There's maybe about 6 altars where it looks like each person can kind of do their own thing while they're there. And you see one person who's like cutting apart some pigeons at one of the altars as a sacrifice, and another person is baking bread on the altar.
What?
That smells good.
Is it meringue sourdough?
No, it's not. It's
smells
not. It's
good.
Nottish flatbread.
Still delicious.
It's not delicious.
Oh. Okay.
Secret ingredient is gravel.
Ew, no.
I'm gonna go up to bread guy.
Okay.
I go, is that some Nottish flatbread I see?
He looks at you like
I didn't.
he has just like a look of yeah, great,
I'm like,
He like just says,
I'm gonna take the bread. I'm gonna throw it behind my back.
he looks at you kind of mad, and he starts to move like he's gonna like do something against you, and then he thinks about what his god would want, and he just begrudgingly goes to pick up the bread. And
Guys,
then
this
throw
place
it
is
back.
great.
You would
Is there
like that.
Is there any way? So there's all altars. Is there like pathways behind the altars to lead to?
Yeah, there's
Some kind of quarters.
there's 4 pathways behind the altars, and they all go in a different direction.
Be
None
a
of them are,
thought.
only one is at a right angle.
Just kind of walk into the middle and go, be a thought. Be a thought.
You see a very stern human woman come out. She walks like this as she moves up to you. She says, "Hello, what can I help you with?"
Beathoth?
No,
Okay.
I am Wolfaldalar, High Priestess at the temple.
Hi.
Yes. May I help you?
Do you know where Beathoth is?
I do not. It is not our business to keep track of where our devoted go.
Okay, quick question. What's the general temple standing on all of the crazy explosions that happened a few nights back?
Oh,
Yeah. Positive
why?
things, negative
Why
things?
the temple does not have an official opinion. The temple has no official opinion. Everyone may make up their own minds. If you ask me my opinion, I would say I am pro-explosions.
Pro-explosions.
As they bring the glorious chaos of Mushao to the land.
Yeah. Great. Love the Mushao. Do you know Tori Osalax?
Yes, that boy was here. He is
Boy.
pining for Way Beathoth. And I assume he is the one trying to prove his devotion.
Yeah, it seems to be the case. Any idea where he, goes?
No, it is
okay.
not my job to keep track.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well,
When did you last see him?
Maybe 4 nights ago.
And
He-
Beathoth?
Yes, she was here to see him.
When?
4 nights ago. Late. I don't remember the exact time. I was performing my daily calisthenic rituals, as is decided by my personal Muzhao.
Where did they meet?
They met, they met outside. They met out in the courtyard. You have to, if you're looking to go there,
Yes.
although I don't know why you would, because they're not there now, you would go out down the 4th hallway, the one at the right angle, and then you go through the small labyrinth, and then you're there in the courtyard.
Thank you.
When was the last time you saw Beathoth?
4 nights ago.
No, Beathoth. She was. I think I saw her briefly this morning. I think she was going to go throw dogs into the street.
I just asked you that. You said the last time you saw her was 4 nights ago.
That was last time. That's the last time that you saw Tori Asalox, and she met with them.
I hate this place.
I kind of like it.
I love this place as I throw something against the wall.
know-
Yes, you please, Muzhao.
Tell me more about this Mushao. I'm interested about Mushao.
You hear a voice and you just say,
No, do not listen to these people. They don't understand anything.
Shut up, Rasper. I like this guy.
They're just doing random crap. I forbid you.
Rest returns.
Rasper, you don't tell me what to do.
What? Jamie, what are you talking about?
You just told me that I'm forbidden. You don't forbid me to do anything.
I didn't say anything. I hardly speak during these things. I just watch Bell.
All right, whatever. Mushao.
yes. The great god Muzhao is the ultimate expression of freedom and chaos.
You think
His
those two are...
his exact decrees are unfathomable, and in fact, he has no decrees except that everyone must live life unto themselves.
Do you have any clerical powers or anything?
Yes, I do.
Can I see?
Thaumaturgy.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we haven't seen religious magic recently that much. Happy Bill.
It's sort of boring.
She's offended. She is greatly offended with that.
No offense.
It's
just
I will take offense.
okay.
And now, if there's nothing else that I can do for you, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go throw rocks at wagons. And she walks out of the building.
Thank you.
I'm gonna head towards the tiny labyrinth to go to the courtyard.
Okay, you go through the tiny labyrinth, and it takes a couple minutes, but it's a really half-assed labyrinth. So like you do a couple of turns and you're there.
So only like 2 songs.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. David Bowie doesn't even dance.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Damn it. I'm going to. Is there like some literature around the altars?
There's like some old pieces of leather that someone has like scrawled some stuff on, but just a quick glance at 2 of them, they look totally contradictory, and one of them I think becomes just a poem halfway through.
I'm gonna take both of them. I'm gonna sit on one of the altars, cross-legged, and start to just read them.
Okay. What's everyone else doing? Pamela's in the
Following the
labyrinth
courtyard.
garden.
Yeah.
Jamie, what are you doing?
I'm really interested about this Michelle person. It sounds like a lot of fun in here.
Really?
As you're holding the paper, Jamie, your fingers get hot. The leather lights on fire.
Whoa! I don't think Michelle likes you very much.
Jeez. Well, I'm just clapping the ashes off my hands. Well,
Totally not gonna try magic. No.
no. All right. Well, Val, that didn't work. You want to check out that tiny labyrinth?
Didn't work. What were you trying to do?
Learn stuff.
You have a very interesting strategy for doing that, but I respect that. Let's go follow Christine.
Okay.
As we're walking through the labyrinth and through the passageway, what does the inside of the temple look like?
The inside of the temple has really high ceilings that like come to like weird angles, and it's sort of a place built. You know how in popsicle sticks, when you're building them, like when kids are building popsicle stick crafts, there's like some kids who like arrange them all perfectly, and there's another guy who like half-ass glues them together. This is the half-ass glues together kid of the temples, but it's made with like classical materials, so like marble and stone, and it's like only by the grace of this god that it continues to stand.
Are there tapestries, or is it more Spartan?
Yeah, no, it's definitely not Spartan. If anything, it looks like the inside of an Applebee's with like things on the walls and like
Gators with sunglasses on.
So,
and,
yeah.
Is it like very kitsch and?
yeah, it's very but it's all very in universe. So there,
Okay.
so it's all
So
like
no alligators.
Yeah,
with
so-
no
sunglasses.
alligators with sunglasses.
Dinosaur with a laser on his head.
No, none of that.
Well, they might have gotten one in the chaos there, but there wasn't anyway.
Gotcha.
Great.
We're in the
So
courtyard.
You guys arrive in the courtyard, and it's a simple courtyard. There's like you can see a balcony like about halfway up, and there's like a nice little, there's a pond, and it's a nice benches. It looks like a little romantic place to hang out, and then there's like a balcony, like think Romeo and Juliet balcony.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think of some classical literature.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search to try and find any.
Okay, all right.
I'm going off of blank leads. 16.
You find a secret message.
Woo!
Thank you, Quick Finds table.
It says, Pamela, leave the courtyard. There's something here.
No, no, it is. It's important. It's actually. It looks like a coded message.
What do you have there, Christine?
No. Which?
I have no idea. Here, I hand him the.
I didn't even notice any stairs. Where did that balcony go to?
Give me an intelligence just to decode it.
Investigation?
Yeah, that's the
Woohoo!
one.
Oh, I'm lucky. Luckily, 18.
Yeah, you decode it. It actually
Sure,
says.
don't give it to the linguist.
It says. Well, he got it.
I know.
It says tonight. It's to Beathoth, and it says, "Tonight, my love, I will continue to prove my devotion to you and your God." And he says, "Look to the 5 points."
Rasper, while they're analyzing and looking for stuff, Rasper looks up into the sky. Does he see clouds?
Are there clouds?
Yeah,
in the
there's
sky?
clouds.
Okay.
Except it's night.
Oh,
So they're like gray, dark clouds.
great. Clouds. Rasper keeps doing this for 15 minutes.
All right.
That is all.
Clarion, what you got there? What's
It seems here that Osteolax is going to attack somewhere tonight.
Let me see it.
It says something about 5 points.
5 points. By Jove.
It's already happened.
What?
So,
Just tonight.
no, because they met here 4 nights ago, which means that the
No, it's dated today.
Oh, it's dated today. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because of the pyramid, there are 4 corners of the pyramid, and they go to a point, which is 5
No,
points.
You know what
5
does have
points
5?
of a pentagram.
Pentagon.
Pentagon.
Yeah, it's a pentagram in the middle of the city.
The city's a giant transmutation. Wait, what?
I think we need to go to the
Pentagon?
Pentagon.
Yes, and quickly.
Who's at the Pentagon?
Thaddeus
Thaddeus
H.P. Lovecraft. Or
No, it's
Peacekeeper.
That is H.
Thaddeus H.
Yes. That is H.
Lovecraft.
That is HP.
I'm going
All
insane.
right.
I'm going insane, guys. Like, this guy's talking.
Jamie is going crazy.
Yeah, what is going on?
Are you okay?
Are you okay? You've been staring at the sky for the last 15 minutes.
You guys are doing boring things. It's boring.
So
the
clouds?
sky is moving.
I don't understand.
The stars, can you see them?
We're discussing this as we're leaving the
Yes.
labyrinth.
Great.
and,
You guys walk through the labyrinth. The guy cutting pigeons and the guy with the bread are now rolling the pigeons up in the bread. And they're getting ready to put it in a small oven that they've made in the corner. And they wave as you go by.
I hate this place. I hate this place so much.
I kind of like it.
Of course you would like it.
You go outside and return to the normalcy of the Nottish city streets.
How do we get to the Pentagon?
Well, we go back the way we came towards where we're staying, and it's just down the
Oh,
street.
it's right next to the Wayward
Peacekeeper.
Peacekeeper.
Perfect.
So you guys head back, and you arrive at the gates of the Pentagon.
What?
It's a castle walls, 5 points. They're nice and high. It's a pretty standard castle military base. It just exists to barrack the guards and all that.
Do Peacekeepers just punch things? Is that their main form of defense or offense? Is there?
That's all we've seen
punches?
them do so far.
Is there slams? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no one walking the ramparts with cannons or anything like that?
There are some guards up there at the top, but
Not
there's no
peacekeepers.
peacekeeper with
Okay.
cannons. They only wish they could be axiomatic bounty hunters.
Playing a lot.
I'm going to approach the main gate.
Okay.
I'm going to notice guard.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was like, notice what? Yeah, there's you walk up to the main gate. There's a couple of guards that are standing there. There's a. They are both human. They look like nice young men. Let's call him Lars. A guy's there and he says, "Hey, what can I help you guys with?"
Hello there. My name is Chevy Reynolds, and I am a private investigator of the pyramid explosion. I've been investigating the madness going on, and we believe that this place is going to be a next target of the terrorist known as Ozydaxis. Nope, not the one. Osmo, nope, not that one. What's Azalax? Azalax.
You're having a hard time with these.
Quite the investigator there.
He looks at you and he says, "That's pretty serious. I'll have to take you to my commanding officer."
Wonderful.
You'll come with me.
Thank you.
He marches as you guys walk in. You can see a couple of peacekeepers walking around the place. And Sir Lars, he's a knight. Sir Lars leads you into a small little back room. And he says, I'll knock on the door. And he knocks. And you can hear a voice on the other side. Hello, who is it? And he says, sir, I have some people here who have some information for you. He says, oh, go ahead and send them in. He opens the door. And inside, it's a nice office. It looks like it's very old. And there's been a good number of captains that have lived here throughout the years. There's a man at the desk. You can immediately tell that he is an Aeron. He's an Aeron. He's actually from the Mammoth Mountains, judging by his red hair. And he sits at his desk and he's kind of fidgeting with his hands while you come in. He says, hello, why don't you have a seat?
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. My name is Alistair Foxfur.
Alistair, hello. Chevy Reynolds, nice to meet you.
Sherry. Chevy Reynolds. Very pleased to meet you. Please, and the rest of you.
I'm Clarion Johns. I'm from Moray. Seems like you're from the peninsula as well.
Yes, I'm a Fox first, so Mammoth Mountains.
That's where
That's where.
Jamie's from.
No.
No?
Who's Jamie?
I don't know, Chevy.
Sounds like my name is Chevy.
Christine Nostromo.
Nostromo. That's it's a name I haven't heard in a while. Are you distant relative? I don't think I know any Christine Nostromos.
I was formerly Christine DeMarin, and I was married to Gregory Nostromo.
Oh, well, he kind of bows a bit and he says, I guess that makes you my my liege lord in a way. Well, I guess maybe not here, but if I ever return home, I'll certainly be kneeling. What can I help you with?
We have been dealing with a man, Ozylax.
Yes.
The orc who built the...
Yes, the bane of the city, indeed.
We
He's a nice guy.
found information that he will attempt to attack the Pentagon tonight.
Attack the Pentagon?
He's doing it because he has this crazy notion that if he essentially destroys the entire city of Nod, he will get this attention of a girl.
Oh, well, that seems a bit extreme.
Yes, well,
To
she
say
is
the
a
least.
cleric of Zal.
Of course. Almost every day we have to go and break up some fight because some worshiper of Zao has thrown something at someone or has kicked over someone. There's a difference, but they just don't understand that a city needs to be. It just needs to run on some kind of order. Well, anyway, sorry. He again starts to fidget a little bit. Well, I can assure you that the Pentagon is very safe. We have plenty of peacekeepers about, and we also are backing it up with men. We're a very well defended castle, and he'd need quite a lot of magic bombs to do anything here.
Can we make an insight check on why he's fidgety?
Sure.
I'm lucky.
That's
20.
That's just his personality.
He's just
He's not hiding anything. He just
Okay.
fidgets.
Okay.
Seems pretty benign fidgeting.
Okay.
Well, if you could we patrol the borders and see if there's anything?
Sure, I can give you the tour if
Yes,
you'd like.
I'd love that. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Can I look at one of your peacekeepers? I never got to.
I
haven't gotten to see a functioning one up close yet.
Functioning. Well, there's I guess if we're full disclosure, there's probably some things I should show you. He walks through an area and he says, "I assume that you would like to meet the maker of the peacekeepers."
Yes, that is.
Yes. He walks you down a hallway and he opens the door and he says, "Here is Miss Thaddeus." and you see in the room it's a huge like bronze tube contraption that fills like a room at least as big as this one, that all comes together in a like a glass capsule where you see like the frozen cryogenic like sleeping body of a female dwarf. She has like wires and tubes going in. He says she's been asleep like this for 1,000 years. Heather Thaddeus.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh. Thaddeus
And
H.
yes, the Noddish, they flip the names around for some reason. And so she's been here. So unfortunately, we aren't able to talk to her much, which brings me to my next issue. So he closes that door.
Wait,
Oh, okay. If you want to have a look around, just
Yeah.
please don't touch anything.
Okay.
What purpose does she serve?
She built the machine herself, and anyone who once knew what purpose it served or how it worked has long since died.
Well, then why do you keep her alive?
Because
Was she moved here at any point? Was she always in this building?
she was here as long as I've been here.
So if
I've only been here about 3 years.
if there were an attack, would you say this is a thing of greatest value here at the Pentagon?
No, the safety of the city is paramount. But if you were I just figure many people here want to meet Thaddeus H. So here she is.
Can I tell if it's well guarded or is it just kind of a door?
It's just kind of a door.
Okay.
Does she? We don't know what the machine does, or
We
why
think it's
she's-
keeping her alive because she hasn't decomposed. So she must be alive, but she's gotta be very ancient by now.
What does it run on? Like, how is it fueled? Is it
Unfortunately, there aren't many of the secrets that she had were lost.
And she invented the peacekeepers,
Yes.
but as of now, she doesn't really offer any functionality to your defenses or anything.
No.
Interesting.
Val,
No.
do you know if there's any magic associated with this?
Give me a few minutes.
I don't know if it's rare for dwarves to have magic or if they can't do it at all. But
I know it's definitely not unheard of. Let me cast detect magic as a ritual
Sure.
really quick here in this room.
There's magic. Oh God. When things are animated, it's what kind of? It's
Um,
transmutation.
it's transmutation.
That's
It's typically transmutation animates objects.
Great. It's transmutation magic.
Ooh. Yeah, there's lots of. Is it centered around anything in particular? Mostly around her? Or?
Yeah, mostly around her, and it's like flowing through the tubes and.
Oh well, okay. At least it's not necromantic. Let's see. I
what
have
do you
no.
got, Val?
There's lots of magic here. I don't quite. It seems to just be animating things, or
So
It's-
she's animating the peacekeepers.
maybe.
No. That leads me to the next thing that I should show you.
Okay.
If you'll come with me.
yes.
Val, you ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
He walks you out a ways, and he makes small talk, asking about what is going on across the ocean, until you guys get to like a barracks, and he says, "Okay, so don't tell anyone on your honor as a lady and of Aaronman."
It's Moraine.
All right.
And I'm here too.
He opens the door, and you can see that there are peacekeepers. There's a couple of smiths that are working to repair pieces of them. But you notice that the peacekeepers, they're opened up, and so they're like hollow. And he says, "Okay, so few generations ago, the peacekeepers started breaking down, and any kind of technique to rebuild them had got lost. So." We figured out a new way to keep up the appearance that, it's easier just for me to show you." And he goes over to the peacekeeper, one of the open ones, and he climbs in it like it's a mech suit.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
And he puts it on, and it collapses into him, and he says, "So," and then he moves around in it So we just fake it this way, which they're not 24/7 anymore. and they're a lot more difficult to repair. But that's pretty much all we got now. I've never actually seen a working original one.
All of your peacekeepers run like this now?
Yes, everyone.
How long ago was the last automatic one?
I don't know. Before me, again, I've only been here 3 years. No one that I've ever met has seen it anywhere. Has never actually seen one run.
But we have.
What?
Yes, actually.
Oh, where was this?
In a temple. Oh goodness.
North, by the
yes.
Knoll lands.
And what happened?
He smashed.
It tried to kill us.
Hit me
See
on the
this,
head
see this
pretty.
dent right here? That's from the peacekeeper.
Oh, I see.
Wasn't it run by a moonstone?
There were a lot of moonstones mounted in it. Yes,
Moonstones,
Did
okay.
you try that?
Yeah. Yeah, the moonstone in the eyes, but there's something mechanical on the inside.
So would somebody who perhaps worked with Noddish?
If there was one still running, absolutely.
Or a Noddish Smith?
Perhaps if he had the plans, but again, I don't know. I don't know such things.
Well,
I just
remind us later.
kept in the guard.
We'll give you directions to the temple, so maybe you can send a scout expedition.
Yes, I would be very much interested in that.
Have there been any attempts made to revive Miss Thaddeus?
Not since I've been here. I think we pretty much just let her sleep. She's technically still our supreme captain, but I'm, I guess, acting captain while she's asleep.
And what brought you here?
I just wanted a little bit something different. I got tired of the cold.
It is something.
Amen. Yeah.
Now you say that you fake it with these machine beasts.
Yes.
Are they just as powerful, or is it purely for show?
They act like a great suit of armor once you learn how to wear them.
But certainly something like sleep powder would affect the pilot.
Yes. Absolutely, which makes things pretty difficult sometimes. We have to be careful. Again, we don't want the secret getting out.
Right.
Yes, and they don't actually offer you a great deal of magical protection from the sounds of it.
And how many users, pilots,
Suits.
do you have?
We have about 150.
150?
Mm-hmm.
And you plan to keep this secret for long?
Yeah, we're honor bound to keep it a secret, and so far for, I guess, 300 years we haven't had a slip up. If a few people know, it's not a big deal, but it's only if it gets widespread throughout the city.
People will start distrusting it.
Mm-hmm.
Fall
Not being
apart.
afraid of them anymore.
But it wouldn't be hard for one person or an ex-pilot to...
Yeah, but once you are
loose lips.
once you're one of the Iron Knights, you're in for life.
Order of Iron Knights. Okay.
Well, this is an amazing piece of information. Thank you for trusting us with
Very
it.
welcome.
I lean over to Jamie.
You.
Yes, but we just lied ourselves in. Anyone could have done it.
You make a good point. Okay.
So I think, like I said, the walls are secure, and I think we're pretty safe. I can take you up on one of the walls if you'd like.
Yes.
Certainly. Yeah, we do have some information that there might be a move made against the fortress in some way tonight. So
Is it all human? Your guard?
No, we take all types.
Even orcs?
Ooh, if an orc comes and shows the proper character, absolutely.
Have you had any new recruits in the past couple of days? Since the explosion?
Well, now that you mention it, let's go back to my office.
yeah, and were the recruits wearing like red robes and carrying a
No.
Okay.
No. He
Had to
runs
check.
back to his office and he throws the book open. He says, "We had a couple of recruits, but I don't think there were. We had a couple of orcs." And he's moving through his book, and he lays it open. He says, "Here we go. Oh yes, all right. This gentleman, he should be up on He should be up on one of the towers right now.
Is he within the last couple of days?
Yes. Let's go. We better go talk to him.
Yes. I would perhaps be armed just in case.
He picks up a long sword and he belts it to himself. He doesn't have time to put on his armor.
As they're walking, Rasper's asking him, so how many of these armored beasts do you have?
Like I said, 150.
150 running?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a large barracks. How many men? Your infantry?
Probably close to 500.
500.
We could take a pretty large force, which is, again, why I say that... what's everyone's passive perception?
13.
9.
11.
12.
Down at the bottom.
Ah.
Everyone give me a perception check.
I'm using my third lucky.
Really? Before even the...
Yeah, that's all I got.
Wow.
I got 5.
7.
Natural
I
1.
had a perception.
See what's his perception?
Okay.
Oh, there's
My passive is
17.
way better.
17.
There we go. Okay.
17.
Rasper, as you guys are moving towards the tower, you can see on one of the other towers, you see someone like climb up it from the outside, and he, you can see him blast one of the guards up there with it. It's a gnoll who's climbed up. He blasts one of the guards, who flies down off the tower, and then you see him pull out of his pack this device, and he stabs it into the top of the tower, and a light lights up, a blue light on the top.
You guys really don't notice this?
None of us noticed this?
It's
You know, as soon as
a
I
ways
see,
away.
As soon as I see him climbing, I nudge Christine to look over, and she sees the rest of.
It all happens in an instant.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's like you see him come over the top, and then you guys see on every other tower there's a at each of the 5 points.
Uh-oh.
There's crystals lighting up, and there's a crackle in the air as all the lights get connected by the light shooting out, and the top becomes sort of like a shimmering bluish purple mass, and you can see a dark stone kind of above the top of this barracks, this fortress, and a gust of cold wind comes down out of it.
Rasper unhinges his shovel. Captain, you better summon your men and sound the alarm.
He just says, "Sound the alarm!" as you hear a bzzz noise come down as you see several death clouds come out of the top of the portal.
Oh, no.
And you can see like Faye troops just start to leap out and hit the ground. Some of them don't survive the fall, but others figure out how to come down as a battle erupts. Everyone roll initiative.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't take this initiative ahead of time. What was
Y'all
I
ready for
thinking?
this? 4!
It's okay. Get those little ones out first. Mine's 7.
8.
Yeah. 22. 22.
20.
All right.
Okay, so great. Okay, so Vel, you had 20.
Mhm.
Raspberry, you had 22.
Yeah.
Okay. Pamela had 4.
Yep.
Christine. Jamie, what do you got for me?
7.
Okay, and Clarion.
8.
8.
Quick question. Is Alistair going to be in this fight?
No. He's got other shit to deal with.
Okay.
So let's talk about this fight.
Yeah. How's
So-
this going to work?
This is something that I'm kind of trying out.
Okay.
I want to do more than just. So it's obviously a big area. There's 5.
Yeah.
There's 5 towers.
Are we on the ramparts right now?
No, you guys are in the base. So there's going to be 5 zones.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, the 5 towers
Yep.
You draw me a couple more towers. I'm having a hard time reach. On the out, just do them kind of in a pentagon shape, because then in the middle there's also going to be like a ground zone.
Ah.
So it takes a move, even though it's a much farther distance. It takes a move action to move from one zone to another.
Okay.
But other than that, it's going to operate just like regular combat. This way, we can kind of have.
You should move the other one over a little
Great,
bit.
and this one can be the middle zone.
It's fine, doesn't matter.
So there's five glowy pillars. Well, you know what I mean. There's the 5 glowing things on each that look to be supporting the portal.
Uh-huh.
And there's 5 of these zones, so you guys can again do it however you want. But moving from one zone to, you have to move through the middle zone, right, to get to the other tower zones.
Okay.
But it's just a move action to get through one, and you can of course move within the zones as much as you want.
Okay, so we're starting on the ground.
Yes.
So we're on the middle.
Uh-huh. Woo. And why don't we, for old time's sake,
Oh boy.
just start out with our... Ooh, let's use this creepy one.
Only one.
Where is Rasper?
No.
Where's the Rasper guy?
Oh.
That is
Alright, he's.
Oh no.
coming down from the
Is
sky,
he not over there?
as you guys, I'm sure,
Is it a
remember.
Wendigo?
Oh, are you missing Rasper?
Yes.
Oh, where is he?
I thought I
The
put him
guy
on
with the
shelf.
rock on a stick.
You forgot to pull these out before we
I didn't
started.
think
here.
Why? I was just keep mine.
Any will do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Choose.
pick something Rasper like, and we can
Choose.
just.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh no, here's Rasper.
Hiding
still
behind the screen.
All right. Out of the sky
There's my normal guy. Too.
swoops a Wendigo.
Great!
Not again.
Curse you, YouTube subscriber. They like the
They
Wendigo.
wanted more Wendigo.
Oh, they did?
I don't know, did they? Anyway.
I like Wendigo.
Oh.
The Wendigo's gonna come down, and he lands with his horns and his deer skull face, and his like exposed, hairless, emaciated rat skin form. His giant claws. He hisses at you guys.
I've been waiting for this. As he hisses, Rasper makes a good leap and smacks that mother
Lovely.
across the face. 16, 20. Oh no, plus 8. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, hit.
24.
24.
Big hit.
Oh, wow.
Shovel's maiden voyage here.
Yeah.
6.
Into the face of a
10,
Wendigo.
7
Plus 1
plus
for knowledge.
4. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
7, 11. Yeah, half man.
I'm
Crunchy.
I'm in 14.
11. No, wait, you are.
Damn it, Josh!
6.
You're gonna have to learn
6
to
plus
add your
8.
own numbers.
Oh, do I actually add 8 for the
For
attack?
damage? No.
No, just for the attack. Just for.
Sure, I'm a spellcaster, man. Why are you telling me about?
Oh, okay, 1d10 plus 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Sure.
11.
Yes.
Great, 11
That's
damage.
11 damage.
great. You were right the first time, Josh.
Alright.
Don't look at me.
My shovel is in fact doubly powerful. I have that extra attack. 6, 8, 9, 10. Oh, sorry.
14.
Also hit.
Alright. 4, 5, 4, 9 damage.
Describe what you're doing.
It is one single massive blow across the face of this hissing beast.
Your shovel comes down hard, and deals a considerable amount of damage. The Wendigo hisses at you
Is
again.
this jaw rip off?
Yeah, it kind of falls off. Vel.
Okay. How tall are these towers?
They're tall. They're 40 feet.
Oh wow. Okay.
But again,
Ras-
it just takes a move action to go from one to the other. To change zones.
All right. 5 towers. I gotta get this portal closed. Rasper, you've got that right. Expeditious retreat.
As you say, I'm like, oh, I want to pass 2.
Okay, expeditious retreat. And
So I'm moving up this tower.
great.
That's like a free action, right?
Expeditious retreat is a bonus action, although it means I can't use the bonus action for the extra run this
Oh,
turn.
okay.
But
But that is okay. Cool.
I mean, it's just one move action to move there, according
Cool.
to what we said earlier. So that was more for flavor reasons.
Delivery.
Awesome. So Bell speeds up the tower as that's happening. Jamie, you recognize this as something out of the. I have to find a good mini. I should really have grabbed my minis ahead of time. Actually, I couldn't have because I didn't know what you guys were gonna do. Please, this ugly one. You can see flying. You can see flying in the air on the tower. It is what you know as a child's story from the Mammoth Mountains called a cult sangar.
A cult singer?
Which is a. It's a
it's a cold
It's
singer.
a cold singer. Yeah.
It's a woman with wings who will sing people lost in the mountains to their death.
Like, all right, as I see this, I'm gonna try and yell to Val, like, cover your ears!
And she lands on the tower up there. Clarion.
I guess, was that just my move action, or is that going to take my
you
whole
have more.
turn?
No.
No, I mean,
I thought casting the spell, but it sounds like it's a bonus.
it's a bonus action.
Great.
So I guess, okay, so she flies in and lands there.
Mm-hmm, on the top of the tower.
All right, plan B. I'm going to sort of, as soon as I dash up there, I'm just not going to even hesitate, and I'm just going to be like, orb.
Great.
Hadouken!
Yep, so here comes versus AC. 14. The 4 rubbed off, and it scared me for a second. Okay, so plus it's 21 on the attack.
Big hit.
Cool. It's going to do... I'm going to slam her, just because it's Faye, I'm going to throw fire at her.
Okay.
9... Man, 9 damage. That wasn't very good rolling.
Great. Tell me what it looks like.
All right. She's like, her feet barely touch the ground, and it's just an orb of fire about the size of her head slams into it.
Her wings quickly put out the fire.
Are they like insect wings?
No, they're they're like insect wings.
Okay.
Creepy.
Yeah. Now we're down to Clarion.
Rasper, deal with this Wendigo! And I move action to here, and then I draw and fire.
Oh, okay, great.
Also. 18.
19.
Oh, that's a 19?
That's a 19, yeah.
Oh, well then 23.
Yeah, the big hit.
Okay, perfect. 3.
3 damage.
Yep.
Tell me what it looks like.
So I'm aiming for, I hear she sings, and I don't want that, so I aim for the throat, but it doesn't like, it like...
Are you
slightly-
feeling threatened?
Yes. I have the prettiest voice.
So just so we're clear, it's like a move action just to say like when you reach the edge of the zone to go from one to the other.
Oh, okay.
Just so it takes a little time. What you guys did is fine for now, but
Okay.
it's just so it takes some time without having to like do the actual distance.
Gotcha. Okay.
So moving. Okay.
That's the closest tower, so it was fine for this time. But like moving, you get up to the edge of it, and then it costs your full move action.
Okay,
Next
so
to
it
go
might be
to
like
the-
a double
okay.
move. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Okay.
Okay,
Exactly.
I get it
Okay.
now.
So
Okay.
transitioning. Okay, I get it.
So if I'm expeditious retreated, I could feasibly like
Yes,
because
Transfer between
it
two.
basically lets me double move.
exactly.
Okay.
That was Clarion. Jamie.
Jamie is going to go to his nearest zone, his nearest tower.
Uh-huh.
I mean, and I can't move into it because it takes an action.
You would take
Right.
a double move.
Yeah, you could get into it now with the rest of your turn now.
Okay. And then the rest of the
You were
turn.
gonna take a
Yeah,
double
I'll double move and I'll go up to the top of it.
Great. So describe going up to the tower. How do you get up there?
This is gonna. I'm
Feel
gonna,
free to
I'm
move.
gonna take out my daggers. I'm just gonna go. Chink, 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 chink,
Great.
chink.
You climb up the side of the tower, as now the battle has started to erupt around you guys with the Iron Knights trying to cut through as many Fae as possible. You can see a couple of peacekeepers now are starting to move about, and they're not just doing their clockwork thing; they're actually like punching more like brawlers. Wonderful. The Wendigo, which is looking straight at Rasper, is going to just like stare him down with these eyes,
Not again.
and he's just gonna reach his arms out and just grab you. 13.
Is he grabbing for to hold me?
It's
Or?
versus your AC.
Okay. No, he fails.
Okay. He reaches out, and you can feel the ice coming from his claws. And tell me how you get away. What am I doing?
Am I the next? Am I the next?
No,
to,
you're
No,
acting to
you're
hit.
just
well,
evading something.
but will I be the next?
No.
I won't. Okay.
Christine.
Yeah. Still here, guys. Dead last.
You know what? He grabs me, and I can feel the chill through my armor, but it's not sinking in.
Wonderful.
But he's that close.
The cold breath. Sand your vision. You can see your breath in his breath.
Yeah.
Christine.
I'm gonna move up to join this, and I'm going to. Oh goodness, try to hit him. Here we go.
Here.
13.
To try to hit him?
First hit, yeah.
No, you're gonna miss. Tell me how you miss.
I go to swing at his head, and I just miss by a couple of inches. Second attack. Here we go. 16.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it's a 5 and an 8.
Hey, a hit's, right?
Actually, a
13
20
damage.
is a really good hit.
Describe it.
Second attack, I miss, and then I swing it back down, and I try to like cut off his arms that he's tried to get a hold of Rasper.
He'll move his arms back and look back at you guys. Rasper, you're up.
He moves back a bit. Rasper says, "You are one ugly motherfucker." And
Get through the chopper.
get to the chopper. And
That's what you call the shovel, is the chopper.
oh god, maybe.
No.
No.
Vetoed.
And he swings.
Cannon.
18.
18 hits.
All right. Let's see how hard he swings. 2 plus 3, 7.
7 damage.
7
okay.
damage. And then one more. Ooh. Wait. I rolled a 1, but I have a great weapon fighting.
No, that's on damage.
Oh, are you sure?
Not yes.
All right,
Positive.
It's on damage.
So the second was a 1.
Yeah,
Oh wait. Inspiration. Can I use that for?
It would just boost the number. Because
Yeah.
ones don't auto-fail, so yeah.
But it would save me. For,
Yeah. 6 more to whatever your total is.
Okay. 6, 7.
That's 15.
Yeah. All right.
That hits.
Oh my god!
So inspired.
when Clarion gives you
Dude,
plus
it was
6.
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me what it looks like.
7. Wait. 7.
Keeping in mind you
9,
use
10,
Clarion's
11.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 11 on that second guy.
Yeah. So what does it look like?
Is it a killing blow?
No. I'll let
Okay.
you know when it is.
I
I always do.
twist the sword, or I twist the shovel sideways so it's slashing, and I slash against its throat.
Okay.
Or it's like
And as it starts to go high,
Chest.
a musical note flies down from the tower and knocks it back into place.
Now you're shooting music.
Yes, that's how magic
it
works.
sonically vibrates the
Val, you're
shovel
up.
blade.
Your magic works really different with that new loot. Oh.
Vel's up.
Okay, so we've got the Death Singer right here. That weird device that the knoll that put the device isn't up there anymore,
No.
right? Okay, so it's just
They actually exploded. When
they
went off.
exploded. I totally missed that.
So, suicide dolls.
Yes.
Oh, okay. My plan was totally wrong then. All right. Anywho, all right. That freaking. All right, the orb didn't work. Let's try this. Clarion, get behind me. Lightning bolt.
Crap. Okay.
The wires wrapped around my hand spark and glow, and tiny little runes etched into each one.
Make it
Lightning
a
jumps
dex.
between them.
Dex saving throw.
It is going to be a dex saving throw.
Okay. 15.
15 succeeds barely.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you're going to take half damage, which is still 4d6.
As your lightning bolt shoots out of your hands, the cult singer sort of like leaps into the air and does a little bit of a barrel roll turn, and so only some of the sparks hit it.
She gets singed. She takes 14 damage.
Ooh, that's still a big hit.
Still getting the hang of aiming these.
She looks like she's actually getting pretty hurt. While you guys are up on Vel, you're feeling pretty fast, but then all of a sudden there's a little tiny, and I mean like the size tiny, little shimmer that scoots by you, and I'm gonna try to dispel magic.
Oh.
What's the spell level of that?
It's a level 1 spell.
So, so do you make? Oh no, I make the DC.
Yeah.
And I have to make 11.
I guess so. I actually haven't read Counter Magic
I'm
yet.
looking at it right now.
Oh, okay.
So I get 12, which I have to get DC equal to 10 plus the spell level.
Okay, so that should be it then.
Okay, so the spell ends, and a little tiny pixie appears. A little tiny blue pixie appears next to you guys. Oh, here's a little tiny pixie. It's tiny. It goes, but it has like 16 eyes and like a mouth full of a million teeth.
That sounds horrifying.
Hey, give that back.
The bird is gonna fly. The cult sanger is gonna fly up into the air, and is actually going to start singing. Start singing a magical melody. So you guys, everyone can hear it. It's loud enough. Everyone make a saving throw. Wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh, that's my least favorite. Oh,
Please, please.
well, at least I get proficiency on it.
9.
11.
Another 8.
11 passes.
7.
7 fails.
18.
18 passes.
17.
17 passes.
8.
8 fails. So you guys who have failed, you have to now, when your turn comes up, you have to move to her as fast as you can. You're drawn. You are enamored by the sound of her beautiful, otherworldly voice,
Okay.
and you're drawn to her.
There are no saving throws on our turn that can.
You'll be able to get more of them. Yeah, I think at the end of each of your
Yeah,
turns.
makes sense.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Alright.
We're moving on down to Clarion.
Perfect. I move directly towards her, passing the pixie.
Okay, Pixie's not going to make an attack against you.
Okay, perfect. And
Too
now
tiny.
I'm
Tiny.
now I'm there. What else can I do?
Um,
I just stare there.
yeah,
Stare at her.
you stare enamored. And at the
Clarion,
end,
what are you doing?
the end of each of your turns, you get another saving throw.
I'm singing a duet with her.
So unlike him. Something's wrong.
And now safe. 10.
10 fails still.
Perfect.
Clarion, Jamie.
All right, so I'm up at the top of the tower. What do I see?
You see a sputtering and sparking stack with crystal on the top.
Okay, I'm going to get out my dagger.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to approach it.
Okay. Which dagger?
The cold iron ones?
Yes.
Great. You approach it.
Forgot he had those.
So did I.
I remember because I gave you them.
Great. You approach it.
I'm going to grab it and try and pull it out of the ground.
Okay. Give me a charisma check.
Oh, okay. Hey, staff. You want to come out of that ground for me?
It's like your force of it's like a force of will thing.
Yeah.
11.
Personality.
11.
Okay, you do it. You pull it out, and its light disappears, and the portal looks like it's significantly weakened. And you can see like a portion of it starts to like fold in on itself. And you can hear a lot of the Fae soldiers that are continuing to pour out and going, and they don't like that. They don't like that one bit.
Can I take an action to try and like smash the crystal on the ground?
Yeah. You don't have to take an action. You just smash it.
I'm just gonna smash the crystal.
It shatters and explodes.
We did that one.
Perfect.
All right. The Wendigo now sees both of you guys. He's gonna claw you. He has a claw for Christine, and he has a claw for Rasper, who are both close by. And he reaches his arms out, and he's gonna make him. 10 against Christine.
No.
14 against Rasper.
No.
Great. His claws are gonna just.
I'm going to use one of my my Battlemaster maneuvers. My repose. When missed by melee attack, I get to use one superiority die to the damage roll if I hit.
Okay.
So, can I hit him? 19. Yeah, there we go. 27 to hit?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, above 20 pretty much hits at this level.
Yeah.
Think mid-teens.
18
Perfect.
damage.
Tell me what the whole thing looks like. Tell me how he goes down.
Yes. So he swipes at me, and being enamored by the music, I can't be bothered with him. So I just like chop his head off. Like nope.
The one distracted arc.
All right.
Dang, girl, you got deeps.
Yeah, you take the Wendigo out.
Great.
I got one more trick up my sleeve. Probably.
If the mother comes up, I'm gonna like just walk over and punch you straight in the mouth.
Nope, no mother. Kevin might punch me here in a minute.
Oh man, well, I'm already in punching range, so at least I don't need to get up.
So you cut the Wendigo down, and now Christine, it's actually your turn.
Yep. So I'm going to take my full action to move to and up the tower.
Okay. Great.
Yep.
This one?
Yep.
No, the one with the singing lady.
The one she's
Oh
drawn
yeah,
to.
she has to.
Because I'm drawn to it.
Move
Not
action.
there though, because that's.
Well, you can
Where's the staircase? Where do you
just
come
attach
up on the tower?
anywhere, any.
Hey, tell me
facing.
how you get up the tower. How do you want to get up the tower?
Stairs.
Okay.
Not even.
That is the most Christine way to get up the stairs.
No, I'm gonna pull out my grappling hook.
Hey, I don't know. I'm just letting you. Christine goes politely up the stairs.
I'm
and then
using the
gets to
handrails.
I stopped preparing it a while ago because there was never a situation before now that I felt like using it. But jump, I finally want to use jump.
Dun, dun, dun,
Okay. Christine makes it to the top. Rasper, the
Wait,
ground.
Do I get a save?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you
yes.
did the save.
Yeah. Go ahead and
Okay.
take it. Let me double check that you all get the same.
Can you describe the rest of the battle that's going on around us? Like
Yeah.
the soldiers and machines versus the
Yeah. So the
Fae, I guess.
the Fae are pretty squishy, and obviously not completely squishy. Wait. At the end of each of its turns, yeah. So you guys are, as you guys are fighting this stuff, you can see that the Fae are continuing to pour in small numbers. They're only just now starting to realize that this portal exists and this is a way for them to come through. So they're starting to spill out, and you can see the big lumbering Noddish peacekeepers just running around and just punching through the heads, as Clarion remembers, just like, even though they're not as powerful as they are when controlled by the computer inside them, they're still just like punching through a lot of Fae. The dwarves are pretty jealous right now with how easily they're able to to go through. But you also see a lot of the Fae are like latching on to some of the
Swarming.
peacekeepers. Yeah, and they're tearing them apart. You see the death clouds moving through and going into the spaces of the armor and like eating people from the inside.
You just see one go.
Passing on.
Do I see one go down next to me with swarm?
Say no.
Say no.
I already accounted for this.
Roll for
I already have rules in place.
Yeah.
And,
as soon as you described it.
Rasper, if you try to put it on, think about if you're not trained in heavy armor, what it's like to put on full plate. That's what it's like if you're going to try to just slip inside one of these things without proper training.
Because you have really good decks, you're actually going to be losing your AC because of it.
Oh, interesting.
Because you'll be clumsy in that thing. Yeah.
Whereas me, who has like 0 dexterity, putting on full plate is awesome because I have no dex to defend myself with.
Okay, so Pamela gets her saving throw.
Yes.
Yes.
Do I? Yes. 9 again.
Okay,
What
you are continuing to be enamored. Rasper, the ground underneath you starts to shake, and out of it, all of a sudden, next to you, there's a couple of a hole in the ground opens up as 2 pickaxes just come.
My God!
Come out of the ground, and
No.
a dwarf with gray beard and like white gray eyes comes out dual wielding pickaxes.
Not Moorish Graber.
And he looks at you and he starts to swing his pickaxes your direction as he just guttural dwarven.
Wait, do I know this man?
No,
you
never
don't.
met him before.
No.
From the ground?
Yep.
He
a dwarf.
has a tunnel
What?
speed.
Oh! 21
Yes.
and critical threat. Is it you still have to roll? You
There's
still
no
have to confirm?
confirming
There's no
criticals
confirming
in
anymore.
5th edition.
Ooh, holy crap. Okay. So, 4 damage. 4 damage for the first one, and then
Double.
yeah. So it's going to be a total of 14 damage
Okay.
as he takes his picks and he hits you with the first one just across the side. It doesn't pierce you, but you get hit in the side by the shaft, and then the other one is going to actually go into one of your shoulder blades.
Ooh.
And the pick comes out the backside.
It wasn't that hard of a blow.
What?
It wasn't that hard of a blow.
That's pretty good.
I don't know, man.
That's a critical hit.
Rasper's got a lot
it
going
was
for
a
him.
Give him the
8
give him the
damage.
critical hit, man.
It was a critical.
Okay.
And we're back at the top, Rasper.
All right.
We need a mini.
Does one of his pieces get stuck in my armor? It kind of like
Oh, yeah.
through my shoulder and
It's not stuck. It comes right
comes
out.
right out. Okay. I'm taken off guard and have
Here's a good
already.
one for him.
actually.
You are no. You made your save. You're already good.
That's right. Yeah. I'm taking it back and just do a quick backhanded flat shovel slap across his. I aim for the face, but
Okay.
we'll see. 18.
18 hits.
All right.
This will go down in history as the Great Battle of Home Depot.
Shovel versus pickaxe.
Boom. Let's see. 14, 15 damage,
Okay.
and I'm doing my follow through. You gotta follow through.
Gotta follow through.
15. Yeah, 15.
15 is gonna hit.
Okay. 15. Oh, I can re-roll that. So 3 plus what?
5.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage. That's okay.
Tell me, you hit him once, and then with your follow through, you spin around, boom, and hit him again. And he's gonna go. Back down to Val.
Poor Moorish. Oh. All right. I'm gonna. So this guy's like hovering slightly above there, right?
Like,
Okay.
Good ways in the air.
Okay.
Her wings are. continuing to sing her cult song.
I'm going to just throw a firebolt at her. So
Okay.
pull out a tiny couple of pinches of ash, throw them in the air, fastball.
Oh, the book Ash.
Huh?
The book Ash.
Yes, the book ash that
Okay.
I gathered that time ago when I burned a book for no discernible reason. All right. That's going to be 19.
19 hits.
Yeah, and then I get 2d10 now because I'm remembering that this time. Ooh, 15 damage.
Woo! A good part of her fires. She's gonna stop concentrating on her singing.
Great. And then I'm going to move up to Clarion and go, Clarion!
It doesn't stop the thing.
singing
Sing once again with me.
Stop singing a duet!
Wait, so we're still.
Is that another action that you're just?
I was just going to use my move to move up to him and...
Hey, I'll give Clarion a save for that.
Oh, okay.
So we're still in the air, even though
Correct.
she's concentrating on it. Okay.
12.
Oh no, until the song ends. So yeah, you guys are actually you make it.
12. Woo!
And I'm no longer.
Right. You guys are uncharmed because she stopped.
Oh, she stopped singing, so you guys are good.
Excellent. But the bird.
I didn't mean to do that.
The bird. The cult singer is gonna fly to the next tower over. And she can do that because she has a fly speed. She doesn't have to move through the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then the little pixie is going to cast Entangle. So, dex save, everyone. She
Oh.
giggles.
Ha! 18!
22.
Do Rasper and I.
where?
Yeah, if we're on the
Oh,
No,
ground.
you guys are on the ground. It's just the people
12.
up on the tower.
No, because I'm not.
Oh, it's excuse me. It's a strength saving throw.
Oh,
Yes!
well, let's I'll just re-roll that.
Yeah.
22!
Oh, less. Okay, 3.
All right, you're entangled.
Ow.
20.
You make it. You
23.
make it.
Yeah.
What kind of entangling is it? Is it like vines, or is it a web, or what am I looking at?
Out of the excuse me, out of the ground come a bunch of like roots that grow out, but they're like mysterious Fey-wild roots, and they quickly go and they wrap around. Is Val the only one who gets?
Yeah.
They wrap all around Val, and the pixie goes.
It's not funny. Stop giggling.
And she's going to like move around to the far side of the tower.
Where?
Excellent. Called Sanger Clarion.
I kill that bitch, Christine. And I'm going to grab the spike out of the.
Great.
Oh, I didn't realize there was one up here.
There's one on each of them.
Oh, okay. I thought it exploded. I would have smashed it a lot earlier.
The knoll
Okay.
exploded.
No, it's
Oh, the knoll. Okay, I
Planted and then
misunderstood.
exploded.
yes. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
That didn't.
That
The
changed.
knoll exploded.
It was a
Oh,
charisma saving
Okay,
throw to
that
pick
would
it up.
have influenced.
In that
what I
case,
did a lot. That's all right. No,
yeah,
that's
go ahead
no.
and make charisma.
We'll just go from here.
Well, no, I was just gonna say it's only been like 30 seconds or so. So
Yeah.
it's more like just get up before we can smash.
15.
Yeah, 15 makes it.
And then I flip it over.
Oh, no!
It explodes. And you can see the tower still starting to collapse.
But there's still the spiked rod, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, it's just another crystal on the end?
Yeah.
Okay, Clarion, toss it.
All right.
Waiting for my turn.
Jamie.
All right, I have my cool thing, my cool rod with the spike on the end of
Yeah.
it.
Like a javelin? Or a spear?
I'm
Probably more like a spear.
I'm gonna go over this way. Use my full action, my full turn to just go
So-
down.
Tell me what it looks like.
I'm gonna run. I see some pigeons at the end of the edge. Of the, and I'm gonna jump into a cart of
You know, it took years for Altair to totally get the understanding of
What do you think I've
kitchen
been doing for a
diving.
year and a half in Merrington?
Mariti's just been running around looking for hay carts.
I'm gonna say that a peacekeeper fighting some Faye at one point does like a backhanded swipe, and then at the end of the swipe, I land in his hands, and then she
and catapults you up. That's what the movement is for.
Yeah.
That's what this movement system is for.
Yeah.
You land boom, at the top of the tower. There's another crystal and exploded human all over it
Okay.
from when the guy.
That's my whole turn.
Perfect, Christine.
Great. I'm going to throw the spear javelin thing.
Iron rod.
At what?
At the
Pixie.
flying lady.
At
no, it's
the
flying lady.
at the
It's
cult
cult
singer.
singer.
Oh, the
Yes.
cold singer.
She
Yeah.
was bad.
He's very hurt.
Yeah, she's like
24.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
But you
8
do strength to
damage.
throwing stuff.
That's enough. The
In the throat.
it looks like she starts to maybe sing again. Through the throat. Oh, and she tumbles down as her corpse slides across the edge of the tower.
Nice shot. Little help.
Yep.
The pixie's still up
Can I
there.
use my
It's not
second attack
funny.
to? Can I use my move my second attack to cut the
It's-
vines off of?
No.
It's one action. One attack action gives you 2 attacks, so you can't like
Okay.
move in between.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Okay. Just wondering.
no, that's a good thing to check.
Down the base, Rasper and Moorish. Moorish is going to look at Rasper and he gets kind of mad, and then he like hulks out, and he gets like twice as big. So he's large size now, and
Whoa.
because
Big dwarf.
Drugar can do that, and.
So he's like the height of a normal person now.
No,
large
because dwarves
sizes.
are already medium. He's like this, like a big, like when Rasper gets big, and he's
But
gonna,
he's shorter when raspberry. You have to keep rubbing that in his face.
use his war picks again. So here's the first one against
Do
you.
the war picks grow with him, or is it?
Yes.
Okay.
This
Unlike
time they
Rasper.
They're growing more pigs.
do. So the 17 hit.
Yes.
Okay, that's 11 damage, and I get advantage on this.
Oh.
21.
Oh yeah.
That is another 9 damage.
Ooh.
Jeez. Shit. Okay.
And he chuckles. Some kind of broken Sylvan dwarven.
Can I say that
Combo.
Rasper gets like the last hit knocks him across the battlefield or like across the courtyard?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
love it.
So he gets hit, whack, and goes whoosh, and knocks against, and then. Is Rasper up next?
Yep.
All right. Rasper gets to his feet and scrambles through his bag and pulls out a canteen.
Okay.
Yay!
Oh
And
no.
he flicks it in the air and with a nice baseball bat swing, hits it across his shovel, dead. Well, aiming.
Give me a ranged attack. You can use your strength.
Dex. Oh, strength. Okay.
On it. Yeah, because you're hitting it with your
Alright.
shovel.
Yes.
Yes.
It's much.
26.
It's a natural 20.
No.
Oh,
It's
18. Okay,
plus
close
8.
enough.
Almost.
Bong.
It flaps it, and
This is the water from the.
it's the magic
Yeah.
flying water.
The magic water spills all over him.
Rockets across the courtyard and explodes on his chest.
He starts to as he gets unbalanced. He starts to fly up into the air. He's like
Through the
trying to
Does
grab
he
at
reach the
something.
other side of the strip?
Oh,
How would that?
well, he's
flying up
going.
into
He's
the
going up.
portal.
Oh, go back through the portal.
Also,
He-
we're on
he's
the
starting to
outside side
move.
of the strip, so we'd go to space.
He's moving up into the air.
There is no limit to how high you go with this.
Vel, you're up.
Am I restrained, or how is this working?
Oh, you are. You're restrained. Which according to my handy new Dungeon Master's
Ooh.
table, which I love that I can just do this. Your speed becomes 0, and you can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Attack rolls have advantage, attack rolls have disadvantage. So you gotta like make a strength check to get out,
Okay.
or something else creative.
Vel. Yeah. Actually, not the most creative thing I could do, but I'm really annoyed at that pixie laughing at me. So instead of trying to break free, I'm going to use a little bit of the ash left in my hand to just stop laughing. It's not funny. Give me my magic back. That's going to be 21.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yeah. 10 damage.
Okay, it's a good hit. She's not. She doesn't like that.
Not giggling now, eh?
I'm gonna play that.
She sputters, and then she's going to look at you, and she's gonna see that her companion is starting to float. So she's gonna move towards the edge of the tower, kind of in the Christine danger zone. You're gonna get a Go ahead and make your
She was flying by.
25.
25 hits.
Can I use my shield and like crush her against the side of the wall?
Just
Well,
just,
just hit her with your shield.
yeah.
There's no wall because you're on top of a tower.
That's right. Okay. 6.
6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You hit her with your shield.
Oh, it's not metal. It's broken wood.
Oh.
Stays in that shield.
Hit her. She's
yeah.
dazed for a second. She's gonna then cast
Do I
a
get 2 attacks
spell.
with
No,
it?
no. You only get 1 reaction.
Yeah.
She's going to then cast a spell to cast Fly on Floating Moorish.
Oh no.
Cast Fly, and he kind of is able to right himself. So now he has a 30-foot fly speed. And he
That's terrifying.
he like smiles at Rasper now that he's floating.
Rasper Brown.
Cult Sanger is so dead.
Yep.
Clarion.
Whoa. I am going to double move
Okay.
down to the base of this tower.
Okay. Wonderful. Tell me how you're moving.
I think I jump off and I grab my hat so it doesn't fly off my head, and then I just land on a puddle of Faye dead.
They squish a little bit. All right, Jamie.
All right, I run up and I try and
All right, this one it looks like it's really sharp.
It's really sharp.
Yeah, so it's gonna be hard to grab because it's all spiky. You're gonna have to make a con saving throw to rip this one out of the ground.
Ooh, a con save.
Or excuse me, a con check.
Con check. And a charisma.
No, just the con check.
It's a con check. Okay, very good. All right, well, I'm going to do that then. 16.
16 does it.
Cool.
You
Ah!
your hands bleed a little bit, but you throw it blood out of the ground, and as you do so, you don't even have to smash it on the ground because it's unstable, and it fizzles into wild magic. The portal's looking not very happy. Christine.
Hey, little fairy's still there, right?
Yes.
I'm going to attack her. 11.
No. 11. You swing your knottish sword, and the fairy ducks down out of the way.
26.
26 hits.
10.
Okay. The fairy's pretty darn good at rolling with the punches, so not enough to take it down.
Okay. Then
In my head, it's like the fairy ducked out of the way and then paused to make a face at her, and then she smacked it in the face.
yeah. That's where it goes.
Enjoy those gifts.
And that's it.
Okay. little fairy. Now flying Moorish is going to, as he writes himself, fly at Rasper.
See, now this is just movie The Matrix.
And he's gonna fly forward at him. And
how practiced is this guy with flying here?
you
He's
just
got a flight
gain a
speed.
fly speed.
Oh, God.
It's magic. He's going to just fly at you and
He's a flying, lumbering beast.
a lumbering dwarf.
What have I
yes,
done?
that Kevin designed.
Yeah. Poor Moorish.
He's gonna make some attacks at you. Here's his first attack.
He just wanted to find his boys.
13.
No.
Okay, second
Thank goodness.
offhand attack. 21.
Yes.
9 damage. That's his offhand. With his main hand, you miss, but it's not enough, and his offhand connects with you. And knocks you backwards again. It's gonna knock you at the base of the tower that Jamie's at.
It slams me against the opposite wall. By now, Rasper is pretty hurt.
Remember your second wind.
Yes. I'll do that in a second. Rasper's got at least a few ribs broken. Second wind is a bonus action, so it doesn't matter if I take it at the beginning or end of my turn.
You can take it whenever you
Alright.
want.
Whenever you want.
On your turn.
He'll take a second wind. So D10 plus capital 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. He's feeling a little better. And he's his backpack is now or his like grab bag is now open, and he stares in it to see 3 glimmering vials of a wispy milky liquid.
Alright.
And he reaches for the first one, pops open the top, and drinks down a vial of bliss.
I love it. You get advantage on everything.
Rasper.
And
Rasper's eyes
as
grow
he,
big.
as he wipes off the bliss from his lips, he says, "Let's even the odds a little."
Through his Joker grin.
With newfound strength of PCP, he feels no pain.
I think those are your actions. It sounds like it.
No, those are all bonus actions.
You only get one bonus action a turn.
Well, there was one bonus action. I'll take my action surge for the bliss. And I still have attacks.
Yes.
So
Fair enough.
he leaps into the air violently and just goes for a grab. Like he punches.
Okay.
He's going for a
Are
leap.
you just making an attack, or are you starting to grapple?
You know what? I'll start a grapple.
Great.
He leaps with fury. Ah!
Opposing strength checks.
Opposing both advantage
Both advantage.
strength checks.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would just use
Whoa.
20
Also 20. Roll off.
with advantage.
Yeah.
All right. 19.
18.
Rasper grasps on with the fury of 1,000, like
1,000 really
8,000 meth
happy.
addicts, 1,000 Florida.
So I
salt.
picture this guy. This guy's like only hovering about like 4 feet off the ground. So I'm picturing Rasper just like goes over to him and it's just like has him in the air, but because of like the anti-gravity / fly combo, you're able to just like pick up this giant boulder of a man over your head.
Now,
Go on.
can I still use my extra attack? Was that just
no,
that
because
counts as
your
a grapple?
grapple is starting an action.
I did start to say that it was a punch. I have Tavern Brawler, which gives me a bonus action grapple on melee attack. Is that a stretch?
A little bit. You would have made your melee attack first and then
went
done
for the grapple? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
We'll do it next time. Moving on down to Vel.
Moving on down the veil.
All right. Well, I really hate that little pixie, but Christine is in the way, so I'm going to try and break out of these vines.
Great strength check.
11.
You start to pull out and you snap a couple of them and a few more grab back onto you.
Dang it. All right. Does that take my action to try and escape? Or my...
That sounds like an
Okay, that's fine. So, dang it.
The pixie, Christine, is going to look at you. Whoa! It's gonna look at you straight in the eyes and start going. And it's talking so fast and so quickly that its mindless jabberings will start to sound like they could be words, and words that you might trust. Make a will saving throw.
Oh God. Oh, come on! That was an 18!
My ears.
1, so 2.
All
That was
right.
an 18! That was an 18 and it rolled off the paper!
So you're confused. And I also have
You're not
to
very
make one of
willful.
these, or I'm gonna be affected by it. I'm also affected by it.
You're affected by your own words?
You must make you must when you cast a spell, you must make a wisdom saving throw or be affected by it.
Whoa, weird.
Okay.
Am I close enough to be?
No, 10 feet.
Oh wow, these are bigger towers than I thought they were.
Yeah, because 5 foot squares.
Oh, I guess okay.
Great. So
what-
on Christine, you roll a d10, and then I tell you how you act. But we will get down to your turn. The pixie then is gonna fly down to the main area. As her move. I guess Christine, you could use your
Yep.
reaction.
Yep. I'm touching
she
you again.
gets a little bit of glitter.
22.
Okay.
10 damage.
Great.
Oh, pixie. Shit.
Tell me about it.
Hey, are my 10s over there?
I don't know. Is this your 10?
That's one of them, yeah.
Here. That's the only one of those I have.
And there should be a blue one.
Clarion. You're up.
On for later.
I move to the top of this tower. And I move up to the pole.
Great.
I'm
Taking the stairs.
hoofing it up the stairs because I don't have any fancy magic tricks to get me to the top of these roofs.
Neither does
Clarion makes
Jamie.
it to the top.
True.
Yeah. Jamie, you're up.
I'm going to take my turn to take a running start. Take one of the poles
Uh-huh.
and
In a pole
a
vault.
pole vault across it.
Okay, to which
Yeah.
okay. Great.
Roll, I would assume. Is it a
Yeah,
roll?
give me a dex roll for this.
Like,
That sounds great.
18.
Great. You make it.
No, when I have to roll when it's important, I go on. It is very cool.
Jamie, you make it across.
Excellent.
And those are your two
Yeah.
double moves. Wonderful. Christine, roll a d10.
3.
is it wait? Is the
the-
entanglement constant?
Yeah, you just become restrained.
No, but like, do you constantly have to avoid the vines and stuff like that, or does it save and then it like doesn't affect you anymore?
No, it's a save and you're restrained until you break out.
I'm talking about passively, like she's moving
like,
around.
I-
Oh,
it's
no.
affected.
It's
Okay.
just a one time.
It's just a one time. Everything shoots up. Okay.
You don't move or take any actions this turn. Christine, you just stand there stupefied. Stupefied.
I've been fighting in vines for like 2 turns now.
I could have freed you this turn.
Um,
No, stupid pixie. Stupid words.
Moorish is
Moorish.
going to. Would you move him? Because now we're in a grapple.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try to make a strength check to end the.
Grapple.
No, I'm just restrained in a grapple, right? I can still attack him. Great. I'm gonna attack you with my dual war picks. He's gonna just try to just stab them into you. Here's the first one. 2 9s. So 13.
No.
And second attack, 17.
Yes.
9 damage again. Again, you're able to. Rasper's knows he needs to defend against his main hand, and so he's putting all of his effort into stopping those blows while the offhand blow continues to just pierce his back. He now has like 3 good-sized holes in his...
The pain is sharp but brief as the bliss quickly numbs it.
We are back up at the top, Rasper.
Rasper is grabbing onto his beard as they're both floating through the air, like smashing into the individual, like they're playing pinball against the things as they're grappling each other. And he's punching him over and over in his face. At first, one punch. It was a plus. What is it? It's 4 damage plus.
It's 1
So
plus.
1d4
No,
One
plus
plus.
your
It's a
It's a
D4.
D4
strength
because you have
bonus.
Tavern Brawler. It's a D4
Yeah.
plus your strength.
Got it. All right.
Should write that down. For you if they haven't already.
Yeah.
12. Is that right?
Happens
I just have
Yes.
strength. All right. So 12.
12 misses.
You're proficient with them. It's just like swinging this.
Oh.
You're proficient with
Oh,
them.
12.
you're right.
Hit.
13, 14, 15.
Hit.
Okay. 15's a hit. And it's just a
D4.
D4.
D4 plus
2
8.
plus
Or no, what am I doing?
6.
Wow, I'm bad.
6.
I'm gonna
6
stop
damage.
running.
Yep. He smacks him
Um,
once. He smacks him twice. We'll
great.
say he just keeps punching him. Ooh, that's a little low though.
Yeah, it's
8, 19, 11. 11?
No.
Okay. So he's just punching him repeatedly and.
He's starting to look pretty bloodied. Bell.
All right.
Oh,
Let me-
I should have given you a saving throw at the end of your turn. Go ahead and make it while Bell takes his turn.
Yeah. So more and more frustrated as I try, and eventually Vel goes and drops burning hands at his feet to try and burn his way out of it.
Great. If you're casting the spell, you burn it up.
Okay.
1.
Okay, then you're still confused.
Yeah.
You're good.
And then I'm going to. Sure, why not? As fire continues to pour out of my hands briefly, I'm going to run to the edge and use the force of the fire behind me to Iron Man my way across the towers.
Lovely.
I was gonna do like Zuko.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
a Prince Zuko type thing. That would work too.
However you do it,
Yeah.
you make it. You make it to the other side.
Okay.
When you land, you
Well, I
can see
hope I
Jamie.
don't burn and die.
Don't. Well, it
not
wasn't
up
pointed
high.
at you.
Yeah, but I'm surrounded by vines.
No, you're not.
No, you're fine.
They went
Oh,
away.
they just.
Yeah, they're
pop
just-
out.
They were just
They were
around.
away.
They were
Yeah.
just around me.
Okay.
Um.
So you see like a line of silk.
I thought it was like the entire thing.
Okay. And then I want to look at. I've done a lot on this turn already, but I want to look at, like, maybe stop Jamie and look at the staff before we break it really quick. Just
Okay. Yeah, you can talk to Jamie for free.
yeah. Hold on just a second. I just want to see what's making these tick.
You give me an investigate check.
Investigate. Oh, good. That's the one that's based on int. That's gonna be 18.
It looks like it's some kind of it's a conjuration magic that opens to a random place.
Okay, so there's wild magic involved.
Uh-huh.
All right, I think that's all I need. Smash it.
It's Vel. That's Vel's turn.
Yeah.
The pixie now is going to flutter over to Rasper and is going to start to sing a soft. Rasper, give me a. I think it's a will save.
Now, do I have any advantage on that? Because I'm blissed out
You're
on mine.
blissed out, so you have advantage
Yeah,
on
you have
everything.
advantage on everything. I did that. That's a thing I did.
What? I forgot to roll advantage for the punches. So, all right, it's a wisdom, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Well, that's intelligence. This is
Oh,
wisdom.
yeah, okay.
Perfect.
No.
12. 12.
Oh, weird. Hold on. I thought sleep would be simple, but
It's not. It's based on, like, hit points and stuff.
well, I have 5d8 worth of hit points that I can burn through, and I'm
Yeah.
only casting it at Rasper. So, let's see. Yeah, it's funky. I thought it would be simple.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. figured I would know after all my years of playing this game how the sleep spell worked, but apparently not. 20? Do you have more than 20 hit points?
Nope.
No,
Okay,
Oh.
then the sleep actually just doesn't even take effect.
it does not.
No, I need to equal your hit points.
Oh, you have more than 50 points.
Yeah, you rolled more than his hit points.
He has less than 20.
Oh, you have less
I
than
have less
20.
than 20.
Oh, then you fall asleep.
Great. The between the bliss and the song, the music, it gets right in there in Rasper's head.
Rasper's going
It's a
to lullaby
beautiful
time.
lullaby. He loses his grip and he falls softly asleep as he slams into the dirt below. Funk. And he's out.
Clarion.
I ripped the spike out.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Not a saving throw, just check.
Just a check.
So it's like a puzzle or something on the,
Yeah.
the
10.
hand.
11.
You are. This one's like anchored by a couple of different things that look trapped, and you kick them out in the right order, and then you
Okay.
smash the staff.
No, I just pick it up.
Oh, okay.
I haven't smashed it yet.
The light does dim though.
Okay.
It's not working. Jamie.
At the behest of Vel's permission, I go and I grab the staff, rip it out,
Mm-hmm.
and like a one motion, like a smash, and then I take a running start and I javelin it at Murish.
All right, I'll let it happen. Go ahead, make a attack.
This is a range, so it's dex, right?
Based on strength for
'Cause
javelins.
it's thrown.
It's a 19.
Oh,
Wow.
19 hits.
Does anyone offhand know this?
Do a D8.
Perfect.
Does that sound right?
I
8
think
or
it's a
6?
D6
Yeah.
for
Do
javelins.
D6. I was gonna say 6.
I could be wrong. It's probably written on Pamela's sheet somewhere. Maybe not.
4.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Plus you do add strength.
Yeah, I rolled a 2
Oh.
and I added 2, so 4.
Okay. It sticks into him, and he looks up in your direction. Christine.
Great.
Oh, Christine, roll a D10.
Yeah, that's the thing. 9.
Ooh, 9 is a good one, I think.
Oh, good for me or good for you?
I don't know.
I don't know, it's all very confusing.
Oh, no, good for you.
Yay!
You can act and move normally.
Yes. Okay. Then I'm going to. So it's only a 5 foot between the two towers.
To move from the top of the tower to the middle section would be a
It's a-
full move.
it's move.
Or a move
No, but if
action.
I was to jump to the tower with Clarion.
It would
No,
be,
it's
it would
more
be
than
your
5
entire-
feet.
it would be your
There's
entire-
no
Okay.
scale between.
Great. So I'm
It's
just
actually
gonna,
like a huge fortress that
So I
you
couldn't
can
just,
just
like-
No.
then I'm
Just
going
step
to. I'm gonna move down out of the tower and help Rasper, or I guess help dead Rasper.
He's asleep.
He's sleeping.
He's asleep.
He's dead!
He looks pretty dead though.
Actually, Christine doesn't probably realize whether or not he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just see him.
All right,
and-
you drop down. Go ahead and make another will save.
He does have a
To
lot
end
of
the
holes in him.
confusion.
Oh please, not another. 6.
Okay, you are still confused.
3 d20 so far. A 1, a 1, and a 5.
Moorish.
So tell me how is Christine confused? Like, what's happening in the narrative here? Like,
Yeah, what's going on?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll do it then. Christine, as you start to like move down for a second, but then the words of the Fae or the guttural mad gibbers that she's making, you think like, oh wait, maybe Rasper is not trustworthy, and you start to be paralyzed again, just standing there. Well, not paralyzed. We'll see what happens next turn, whether or not it affects you. But the words continue to bounce around in your mind. Moorish is then going to, after getting hit by the javelin, going to go, and he's going to just move all the way up to the top of the tower and fly. And that's his move. As he's flying across the area. I drew a picture of him.
excellent. There he is.
and he reaches the top of the tower. Rasper is asleep. Val.
Does he roll to get out of it?
Rasper mumbles in his sleep.
I think someone's got to wake him up.
Yes,
I think that's right.
I would like more gold.
Okay, so how far is the pixie from me at this point? Like, it's way down in the...
Yeah, you can do it.
Can I see it from here?
Yeah.
Okay. How close is it to Rasper?
Maybe 6 or 7 feet off.
Okay, so no shatter or lightning bolt. Okay, I'm going to see that little guy, and I'm going to be like, oh, not anymore. And I'm going to throw a chromatic orb at him. I'm going to use sound, because I'm trying to knock him out of the air.
Okay.
Here it comes. Ooh, 26 is going to hit. And D8s for zap. 12 sonic damage. 12 thunder damage.
The pixie sort of like spins out.
God, you're
and
a
it looks
tough
at your
little...
looks at your direction.
God, you're a tough little Verdestukenfred. Elvish curses.
The pixie, looking pretty hurt, is actually gonna just fly up into the air before the portal closes. It's a smart little bugger, and it flies up into the portal, leaving Moorish to the devices. Clarion.
I am going to take my javelin, smash it on the ground, and then also run and throw it at Moorish from here.
Great.
At disadvantage because of the range.
Yes.
Actually, javelins.
30 feet.
It's far. It's
Yeah.
far.
Right.
He's gonna
Oh,
take it.
you're right.
He's
you're
throwing
right,
it
you're
across a big
Oh,
fortress.
well, 120 feet am I within?
Yeah. No. It's a big
30 or
fortress.
120.
So I'm not within 120.
Correct.
So I can't throw.
Oh.
I can't throw from where I am.
Too
Okay.
far.
Then I
You could hand crossbow it though.
think I can.
Also...
Oh yeah.
Is sleeping a? Do I
Hand
roll a
crossbow
save
same
for
range.
that?
No,
we have to
you
wake
don't.
you up.
I think you
Oh,
just get it.
Oh well, then in that case, I'm just gonna like toss it. I'm gonna toss my javelin off the edge, and then I'm gonna cast Magic Mouth, and then I'm going to say, 1 second. Wake up, Rasper!
Alarm
Oh,
clock.
Rasper, you wake up.
Yeah.
Jamie's up.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're almost done,
okay.
guys.
Yeah.
All right. I'm. How close am I to Moorish?
He's like in
Close
your
enough.
face.
Yeah, he's right in
Yeah.
your face.
Oh,
He
goody.
charged up to you.
Okay. Dagger. Cold
Okay.
cold iron dagger
Great.
to the face, throat area.
Okay.
Oh. 6.
Okay. You're gonna try to stab him, and he's just gonna brush it aside. Christine, roll your d10.
5.
You are again, as the words in your
But
head.
she's not
You're
here.
paralyzed with. Keeps going.
It's an
You're
enchantment.
paralyzed with uncertainty and confusion as to who you can actually trust. As you look Rasper on the ground, you think maybe I should kill Rasper, but you don't act on it. Go ahead and make your roll save now at the end of this turn.
9.
Okay, you're still confused.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Play with it a little bit.
Moorish
This can be fun.
is going to.
Not when it's every single roll.
Moorish
Number
is
2.
Moorish, guys, please.
Yeah.
Moorish is going to then attack with his. He's going to attack Jamie now with his pickaxes at advantage. So here's the first one. 13.
My AC is 13. So.
Okay, so I hit. Boom. Jamie tries to dodge out of the way. 11 damage.
Oh my good.
Whoa.
And then the second attack, 17 also hits for an additional 9.
Ow.
As he just comes down and stabs both of the picks into you. Rasper, who's awake.
Rasper, as soon as the spell's off him, like the blood is just coursing through his veins, and he gets up and just, oh, the glorious day for battle! as the bliss kicks in. He hardly feels the pain, even though he's bleeding from all over. How tall are these actual towers?
40-ish
yeah.
feet, you said.
Okay. Do they have ivy on the side of them? Or
You can get up them if you're looking to get up them.
I'm looking to get up from that side of them.
Great.
All right.
Yeah.
Rasper, like a lunatic, just grasps onto the side and starts climbing the ivy as he hears Morris's yelling. I'm coming for you.
You climb up to the top.
Oh, great.
But that's
Yeah.
the end of your turn. Val.
All right.
Okay. Pixie is away. As I see the pixie moving away, I take a few steps over here, assuming this is accurate positioning. And then I throw a big gust of wind at Moorish. So he's going to make a strength save.
Okay. 10.
He fails, so he's going to be pushed 15 feet out over this way.
Great.
Do I get an attack of opportunity because he moves?
Because he's leaving? Yeah, why not? And Rasper does too.
Yeah.
After take a swing. Bliss
You have
down
advantage.
swing.
12.
Do I take an advantage swing?
Oh, wait. Bliss.
All
Everything.
right. Wow.
Super good.
I guess I'm swinging with my shovel, so 26.
Yeah, 26 hits.
Oh, yeah.
12.
12 doesn't hit.
Oh, okay.
12 plus 1, 13. 13 damage.
Tell me how he goes down.
He hits him like a pinata as he's flying across. and he actually imagines for a moment that the candy will come out. Flop! As he flies across.
Val pushes him back with a gust of wind as Rasper hits him with the shovel.
Is it hard enough to break the flying spell?
No, the flying spell doesn't break. But he gets knocks unconscious,
Okay.
and so he's technically then not in control of his flight anymore. But because he's still
Sort of.
affected by the anti-gravity, he goes and floats up into the air.
Oh, no.
Flailing and windmilling about as he goes.
I think there's one more
Oh, this
thing.
No, we.
Oh no,
No, that was all.
Great. Oh, then the portal has already closed. Then it should have
Right.
closed when the last one broke.
Oh, yeah.
And so Morris just goes up and up and up.
Eventually that'll lay out.
Out of the events of this encounter. I'll suspend combat. We're gonna call it there. We're running really long. So really quick, questions, comments, concerns.
Dice and me.
Yeah.
I want to bring
Lot.
up a thing though. If you're rolling poorly, role play with it. It's so
Yeah.
much fun when you're failing.
I
It's
will
not,
say-
but it's not fun when you roll like every hit but 2.
No, it's fine. It's part of the game. It's part of the game to make
But
it fun.
statistically, it shouldn't be happening.
Sure,
like that's what's
but-
frustrating
But
for me.
if it's fun to role play in itself, and the dice are only only leading what's going on, and so like it's up to you to make it a lot of fun, like to be confused and to pretend to be like
To
oh my
play
God,
it up.
Maybe Raspberry is evil, like
Yeah,
you know,
rather than just be frustrated by the rules. Like I get that we've all been on the end of something frustrating, but really it was I think like a couple of rounds, and I don't know what Christine's wisdom is.
Her wisdom is 13.
So she gets a plus
She gets
one.
plus 1.
So,
Right, but I rolled a lot of 8s and a lot of 5s and 2 1s.
yeah.
So whatever that fairy did really got to her.
Yeah, I mean exactly. So rather than be frustrated with it, just take it as an example to maybe do something a little different than normal.
Moorish was very well balanced for Rasper. That felt really good. I dipped down into the tens. I was down to like 8 or 9 hit
Oh,
points.
good.
But then I was able to kick back up and come back down to 12. So like it got close, but that was fun.
I had a feeling that, honestly, I was expecting Morris to turn up way back in the Cold Iron Wars, and he didn't. So, this is kind of what I suspected his fate would have been after that one Heroes episode. It was nice to see him again. I feel kind of bad that he's just, like we said, into
Hey,
space.
we don't know where he's going.
It's true. He wakes up, he might still have his fly speed. I don't know. That fairy's magic works in weird ways.
Space.
That's the next spin-off episode.
I'm
Laurish
in
adventuring
space.
through space.
I feel good because I'm just a level 1 right now. I find I when we have these big battles and stuff, I feel a little, I don't feel like I can do as much. So I like that you gave us the staff, so at least I can do something helpful.
You broke 3 of the 5 too,
Yeah.
so that was good.
So cause I can't I can't be involved with fighting a Wendigo or a cult singer. I'm gonna stab him with my little knife, or like shoot him with my bones. Like I like this because I felt
something
helpful.
else to do.
Yeah.
Anything else?
It's fun.
It's fun. I like
Yeah.
it.
Little back to combat.
Yeah.
Which is always a mixed bag, at least as far as me, because that's
Sure.
I know a lot of people really enjoy it. It's sort of my least favorite part of playing an RPG at certain points, but this was still fun, and
Good.
it's nice to get a return to form on that a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
I thought it was good. I like the zones. I think the zone thing is very cool.
I wanted to mix it. I didn't want to have to. I was thinking okay, and to get from tower to tower, it's a pretty big building. It's a castle. But I wanted you guys running along the castle walls, but not to be and I spend 3 turns running across the castle wall. And it was no, let's just make this feel fun.
Yeah.
And the ridiculous means of the freaking thing with the peacekeeper catapulting Jamie back up was might have been my favorite part of the whole thing. And there was some interesting story stuff with the peacekeepers and Thaddeus and all of that.
Yeah.
Thaddeus H.
Thaddeus H.
Well, good job foiling this Ossilax plot. 2 down, 1 to go. Before more people die, you saved a lot of lives. And we'll see the aftermath of that on Threshold. If you want to catch the next episode, be sure to subscribe. And if you like this episode, comment in the comments. And be sure, I'll declare it, every like on our video is representative of giving Pamela good luck on her dice in the future.
I need it, guys.
Be sure to just give us a quick thumbs up, and we'll send that good luck her way.
Yes.
That positivity.
All the karma is being funneled straight to Pamela's dice.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week on Threshold.